Is it normal to see babies and feel so mad at them? Like, happy families? It just makes me think of the timeline of where I wanted to be right now. Like, thinking I would be pregnant right now. Also feels like the death of the future I imagined. You guys know I want to be a mom so bad. Just like seeing kids and like seeing families is like killing me. And I called my mom and I just told her, like, I am so depressed. I don't recognize myself. Don't have any hope for the future. I just feel so down. I just want a house. I just want a nice husband. I just want kids. Like, why does that feel so impossible to get?
With what money? Okay, I want a mattress on the floor. I'm not exactly doing well.
And the night before the date, you text him to confirm, hey, so excited, go to sleep, and then wake up to see that he has the flu and he canceled said date, which you tell him, oh no, I hope you feel better, and then text him again a few days later saying you're not sure if you could go on the date anymore because you signed a lease in Southern California, only to see that your text went through green. Riddle I need you to solve. Did this man block my number?
Welcome back, family. Today, we will review this 30-year-old modern woman who decided to leave her marriage because she got bored and decided to go chase after Chad and Tyrone. Let's start by watching her crying and talking about their separation.
I really thought I'd be starting 2025 with a pregnancy announcement, but instead I'm telling you I am no longer with my husband. No one really tells you how to navigate separation. I'm only speaking about my experience and my emotions because I don't want to speak for my husband. I've never really seen people talk about it on social media, but I want to be honest with you guys about what's been happening in real time. Some of you have probably been able to guess that because I just up and left the Bay Area. He didn't come with me. Now we're navigating next steps, figuring out what we want to do. If we want to stay together, we want to move on with our lives. I'm sorry if I seem unemotional in this video. I'm on SSRIs to be able to get through this time, but I just want to be clear, this has been hands down the most painful experience of my life. And it's really hard because I feel like the emotions are drastically different every day. There are days when I accept what's happening and I'm like, okay, I can move on, get excited about my future. Days where I feel like I'm swimming through mud. There are days like today when I feel really embarrassed and like a failure. It's such a mind fuck to go from talking to someone all day, every day, having them be your end all be all, and then have all that taken away from you overnight. Not only does it feel like the death of my marriage and the person I trusted and cared for most in this world, it also feels like the death of the future I imagined. You guys know I want to be a mom so bad. It's also the death of my kids with that person. I was doing everything I can on my end to get pregnant. You guys know that. It honestly feels like a double gut punch, and that's what I am grieving the most. Like, now I'm 30 years old, living with my mom. Like, it's so embarrassing. It's the update, and I'm sorry to start the year off with bad news, but I love you guys for letting me be private while I deal with this, and I'll keep you updated.
Majority of modern women are on antidepressant because of their own stupid emotional decisions. She literally looks like a zombie in this clip. No facial expression, she is practically a dead person in a woman's body. She hit the wall at full speed and takes so many medications that she cannot even have kids. She will now talk about the divorce and cry about it.
I am getting a divorce. I just wanted to rip off the band-aid and tell you guys there are two people involved with this, so I'm gonna keep the details private, but I will be talking about my experience navigating this. And yes, I have a small account, but I know people are interested in my life and my husband's life. He didn't sign up for this, so I just ask that you guys respect his privacy. Because not only does it hurt him when you guys leave comments on old videos and stuff, it also hurts me. Obviously, this is a person that I still love and loved a lot. I think I kept out of leaving mean comments towards someone. So, together 5 years. Those are memories I'm thankful for. It's really painful losing that and losing the person that felt like home. I know this is for the best. I think we both know this is for the best, but it doesn't make it suck any less. But let me tell you, I will be taking you along for the ride. Starting over. It's all of the divorce stuff. My biggest goal is feeling secure. So obviously, I have 2 dogs. I need to find an apartment. Thank you guys for giving me patience while I've kind of dealt with this behind the scenes. And cheers to starting over.
Those hate comments that her followers are leaving about her husband are still on her account. She didn't delete them, which means that deep down, she agrees with them and wants those comments to stay. Because we know how fast modern women delete the comments that they don't like on their pages. I will show you a video of her with her husband a few days before she leaves.
Jared, I have to tell you something.
What? Why do you have the light? What?
I can't pay the rent this month.
What are you talking about?
Because, I quit my job. I thought influencing would take off way sooner and I didn't make any money.
Oh, it's not doing that well?
No.
Oh, it's not doing well? Your influencer job? Oh, waking up at 10 every day? No.
Regardless, I can't pay the rent.
That's fine. We'll make it work. I can pick up more shifts at the bar. It's fine.
Aw. Are you
What?
sure?
Why is that? Yes, you're my wife. What are we
Are you
doing?
really?
What are you doing? Yes, I have a full-time job. This is literally why I have a second job, so I can pick up shifts.
Really?
Well, I make good tips. What is this? What is this? What are you doing?
It's a prank. I am a good influencer. I can't pay the rent.
Got me! What are you doing?
But just barely. I didn't make that much.
It's okay. Oh, you got me.
Women are encouraging this wife to divorce her husband in the comment section of this video, saying that she can do so much better than him because he is not a Chad. Again, we can all see how supportive this man was to his wife's dreams. And the worst part is that this wife agrees with these hate comments against her husband because she hasn't deleted them. But then, she comes here on TikTok to cry again, asking people to stop commenting. You just can't make this stuff up. How much proof do you need to know that these online tears are just fake? They only cry on social media for attention. Now she is so bitter to the point that she gets mad and jealous every time she sees happy families. Check it out.
Question for the people that have successfully gotten through a divorce. Is it normal to see babies and feel so mad at them, like happy families? I am packing my apartment and it's just bringing up a lot of really sad memories. Packing our vow books, congratulations cards, things like that. And it just makes me think of the timeline of where I wanted to be right now. Like thinking I would be pregnant right now. There's a playground outside of my window in my apartment complex, and just like seeing kids and like seeing families is like fucking killing me. Which is so weird because anytime I've wanted to get pregnant in the past, it hasn't happened. I've been like, I'm so happy for everyone that it's happening for. But like right now, I can't even look like on my For You page. Like if there's like people talking about their fertility journeys or people who are pregnant, like I literally like can't even look. Like it's making me so upset. And yeah, it's weird to cry on the internet, but I don't know. I just feel like I can't be the only one dealing with this. And I feel like the different ways of emotion mourning this marriage have been happening every day, but today the family one really came out, and like feeling really alone, and then hearing people complaining about all their like kid stuff and like how they don't get sleep because their baby's awake and stuff. I'm just like, I wish I was dealing with that. I don't know if it makes any sense.
Do not feel any sympathy for this woman for not having kids. The main reason she actually left her husband is to go chase after Chad and Tyrone, and I will prove it to you later on. But for now, let's watch a clip whereby she is realizing that she might never even get the basics in life because of her carelessness.
The hardest part about starting over for me is coming to the terms with the fact that basic happiness and basic things in life might not ever happen for me in this lifetime. I'm 30, I'm getting a divorce, and of course I'm at the age where I'm freaking out because I want to have kids. And so many things that just seem like basic necessities that I wouldn't have even considered a dream or a goal when I was younger. They're just things that you should have being on this earth and having this life experience, like having kids, being happily married, having a job that makes you happy, are now my biggest dreams, and I don't know if I will ever achieve them in this lifetime. Starting over has just made me come to terms with the fact that like basic things I might not ever have, and it makes me so sad. Like I'm not trying to be a billionaire yacht hopping all over the world. Like I just want a house. I just want a nice husband. I just want kids. Like why does that feel so impossible to get? I don't know if this makes any sense, and I'll probably delete it, but why does it feel like I am climbing a mountain to just get basic things to make me happy? Like I don't understand. I do have this girl that sleeps in my hair, and oh my god, she is so precious. So she makes me very happy, but
You neglected the basics things to go chase after Chad and Tyrone. Guys, this woman actually claims to have been a virgin when she married her husband. And now she has decided to have a hoe phase, as you guys can read in the caption of the video in your screens right now. But what I want you to see is the comment section of this video. Most women are encouraging her to leave her husband just so that she can go have a hoe phase. And the worst part is that she is agreeing with them. That is why she is now getting pumped and dumped and ghosted on repeat by Chad and Tyrone. Check it out.
Riddle me this. You match with a guy on Raya. He's acting very excited about you. He asks you on a date. So you're like, wow, this is exciting. However, I should probably tell this guy I'm getting a divorce because I haven't been on a first date in 6 years and I don't want to bamboozle him with information he doesn't have. Add him on Instagram. He adds you back and obviously can see all of your divorce content. And start openly texting about your divorce and this man has no problem with it. And even formally schedules you a date, which you accept. And the night before the date, you text him to confirm, hey, so excited, go to sleep, and then wake up to see that he has the flu and he canceled said date, which you tell him, oh no, I hope you feel better. And then text him again a few days later saying, you're not sure if you could go on the date anymore because you signed a lease in Southern California, only to see that your text went through green. Riddle I need you to solve. Did this man block my number? But he didn't unmatch me on Raya. He didn't unfriend me on Instagram.
Yes, my dear, you just got ghosted in a cloud of kush. Most modern women live life on easy mode, and that is why they think that they can just start traveling the world and live their so-called best life whenever they want. And we will see by illustrating how this woman went broke after leaving her husband in this next clip.
Whenever I tell people I'm getting a divorce, one of the first things they say to me is, please promise me you'll travel. Please promise me you'll take this time to see the world right now. With what money? With what money? Okay, I want a mattress on the floor. I'm not exactly doing well. Divorce is also incredibly expensive. Selling $500. Did anyone know this? You have the lifestyle cost. Okay, I split everything with my partner 50-50 this entire time. From 2 incomes to 1 is so scary because you're just not used to paying bills by yourself. Like, you're just not. It is such a privilege to have 2 incomes. Because of that, I got 2 doggies that I thought I'd be splitting with another person, and they are very expensive too. Now I gotta figure out how to afford your lifestyle on top of it. It's me when I say I would do anything to just pick up my life, move to New York City, start over, travel the world, but I can't. I'm so jealous of everyone who can, and I hope I get to that point, but I don't think people realize how expensive all of this stuff is. Next year, though, mark my words, I'm gonna be a rich bitch, and then I won't have to split it with anyone else. It'll be very nice. That's what I keep telling myself.
Guys, just know that with modern women, she is not yours, it is just your turn. This woman is now complaining about not getting the basic things like a house, children, and a nice husband, even though she had most of that but decided to throw it all away just because she got bored. And now, she is out here giving advice to other women about divorce, and women are actually listening to her ignorant advice. You just can't make this shit up. Check it out.
How did I know it was time to end my marriage? Number 1 question from women in my DMs. I'm gonna get into some pretty heavy topics in this video, so just a trigger warning. I'd say about a year before I requested a separation, started to feel my sense of self slip away. Having disassociations multiple times throughout the day, started having extreme senses of deja vu. Since learned through therapy that it can actually be a sign of anxiety, and I think I just didn't recognize it in my body because I just didn't want to acknowledge what was happening. I'd be driving around the Bay Area, a place that I have been wanting to leave for so long. I remember I would just have these moments in my car just being like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Almost like putting myself in the multiverse, Spideyverse, like this is not the universe that you're supposed to be in. I felt like I had no energy by the things that brought me joy. I feel like all these emotions and all these things were compounding. And I called my mom and I just told her, like, I am so depressed. I don't recognize myself. Don't have any hope for the future. I just feel so down. That she was like, you need to come home. I never want to feel to the point that I'm that hopeless, that I have nothing to look forward to. I feel like I can't get out of bed every day. The hardest thing for me to admit is that I am at rock bottom right now. No idea what the future is going to look like, but I know there is one. And I know there is one that I'm going to be excited about, and I know I'm gonna look back at this time and be like, wow, if you got through that, you can get through anything. You're losing yourself to the point that you don't even recognize yourself anymore. It makes sense to start questioning if this is the path you want to be on.
It is always the man's fault in the eyes of modern women. They make their own choices, but then complain about losing themselves in the process. Life is all about adapting and becoming better. When you stay stagnant, you die. Fellas, avoid these types of women at all cost. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you, and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.